Hi. The other day, we were talking with some colleagues, wondering how to take the classroom beyond the classroom, how to make our students to take the classroom with them and everything, so they think about that reality. Okay, so we sort of thought about a meta classroom. So we just found that there is a website and it's called Edmodo over here. And this website, edmodo.com, it's what we can say that is a window to our classroom. So parents, teachers, students, administrators can connect, a place to collaborate, to share, and even for event planning. It sounds like Facebook, but is but it doesn't have that blurring line that divides pleasure from work, private life from public life, informal to formal. Now, it looks quite like that. So, if we check, for instance, a Facebook group, well, you can have the wall, the member section, the events, the photos and files. You also have your wall. You have to add videos or photographs, either make a survey or a poll, and you can also add files. Well, you can do that in Edmodo. Besides, it grants privacy, and that's what most of the parents want from their children. And also another thing that parents and also teachers complain about Facebook is that it is distracting. So Edmodo happens to have all the features that Facebook has, and the plus is just that you don't need to have your students exposed to any distraction. So I want to show you how to get to this one. So I'm a teacher, so you start creating your account. Okay, so you decide what stakeholder you are: teacher, student, parent, or administrator. So in my case, I'm a teacher. So I'm going to go to I'm a teacher section, and you need to write down your title. So in my case, I'm Miss. My first name is Sara. Right. My email, and then you write down a password, and then you agree on the conditions. Okay, so this is how it will look. Oh, it's been already taken. Alright, so I'm gonna try it from my original Facebook. So basically that's what you need to do to create an account. But I have an account already, so I'm going to open it and work and take it from there. Okay? Okay, so as you can see, it has the same atmosphere than a Facebook. So you also have the teacher network, the teacher network section, so you can connect to other teachers. You also have the section for your groups, and you also have as an initial part, you have on your left communities. So support, I am in the computer technology community, language arts community, social studies, special education, and NBC Learn. So there are many that you can think of. They are over there. Okay, you also can create your own profile. So as a teacher, I have these features. So I also, for the number of students I have, I get badges. and I have 2 teacher connections. Actually, I have to work on my connections. I have 23 library items, and I have 4,863 shared items. Not bad. So I have, for instance, these collections of badges, and this is about me. So you can create your profile that it's going to be available for your students. Okay, so if we go back then to the home section, the first thing you see is the wall, the alert. So basically you have 140 characters. Right, so let's say I'm going to send it to this group. Okay, so you just choose the group and you just go for it. Okay, so you have assignments. Also, you can send reminders of assignments, set a due date. You can also create a quiz, and also it has all together. You can have a quiz bank and reuse them as many times you want. And you can also have a poll. Okay, so you can create the question and the possible answers, and you decide who the quiz goes. Okay, now that is in terms of the home section. Now in the progress section, well, you choose the book, the group that you want to check on the progress. Okay, so let's say that I have these students. Okay, so it presents all the list of students that subscribe with you, so you can assign a grade. Okay, so the title is, let's say, show and tell. Right, let's say that is 5 out of 5 if you do numeric evaluation. So there, you just have to add the number. Okay, 5 out of 5. Right, and then keep going on and on and on and on. Right, so you also give badges. So this one has the badges earned by this group, and also you can check the badges by student. Alright, so this group is very, very young, so it has a very short short statistics, but it does present them at the end of the day. So usually the idea is to have students to work on their profile so they can get badges. So you can give them badges over here. Right, so I'm going to give him the awesome badge. Right, there you go, he has that one. Alright, yep, award badge. And that's it. Oscar has just gotten a new badge. Okay, now something else that you can do in the progress section. Let's go back to it. Right, so you're back, and then you can check the insights. Okay, so you can see what is the recent classroom mood depending on how they rate the content, and also you can see the active web pages and the active users and the recent performance and submissions of students and the popular content of the week. This is a new group, so we cannot see that yet. So in the discover section you have suggestions, communities, publishers. So you can also check for topics, browse topics, and then it also connects you, so it presents very good websites, suggested links. So it's very nice to explore on this one. Now there is the library. So basically all the content that you share with your groups is stored in the library. So anytime you need to use them again, well, you just need to click on it. So this one is a criteria for speaking. So they can just print it and have it handy so they know how they're going to be assessed. And that is the terms of the library. So you can also arrange folders, attach to post, or synchronize it with Google Drive. So this one works the same as the search bar in Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to look for language arts. Alright, but this one connects in the library, so I'm going to leave it maybe in the home screen, and then it will come many things, latest posts related to language arts. Okay, now let's go to the left. On the left you're going to find alerts. So this alert over here, well, that shows that we have a picnic tomorrow. So, and in all the things you can reply, right? Or you can just add a reaction. So students add a reaction to it, and then it all will count and make a statistic of how the reaction was. Now you can also see the group members that are coming to your new online groups. So that's a good one. I have 3 more. On the right, we have the profile section where you can edit that, archive tags, settings, help, how you get started, to report a problem. Also you get to invite teachers, and the logout section. So some kids like games, and that's one of the things. That's why they connect to Facebook, to Farmville, etc. The good thing about Edmodo is that they also have games. So you have a store home, right? So they are all related to, well, they are classified in free, classroom management, right? So this one is Math World. It's a very cool game for math. So you go to see all, and then you can see more details. Now we have math practice and more on common core standards, but we're not going to talk about that. So the subject, so if we go for subject, we have creative arts, science, social studies. So it's a good thing to have world languages. So it's very complete. Now we have the apps manager. So I only have 2. I have the photo editor and the school tube, but everyone decides as many apps you want. There's no limit for that. And the other one is, the other app that I have with Edmodo is the planner. So usually on Facebook you get to arrange an event. The good thing about Edmodo is that you can have everything, all the month planned over there. Okay, so this is the upcoming Saturdays with my Saturday groups at the Language Institute. So I have it all over there, and they all know what's coming up next week. Right, so in general, that's how Facebook is distributed, the sections and all the stuff. So yeah, one of the good things about Edmodo, let's say, and I really like this one, is that you can have them working in groups, and that's a cool thing. Alright, so I think I will leave it up to this point. Edmodo is just there for you. Explore.